Dressel's house sure is huge.
Yeah, this might be bigger than my entire school.
Hey!
Don't hey us.
Alvin! You tattletale! You jerk! You tattle jerk!
How much did Klein pay you to sell us out?
Sell you out? Such an ugly phrase. Money isn't the only currency, you know. It's no secret that Lord Klein is unhappy with the current government. If we want info, we have to give some in return. It's called a trade. I told him what I know, and he gave you some juicy info in return, right?
King Noctigol of Rashigol is the man responsible for everything. So long as he remains alive, he could construct a second or third Lance of Kresnik.
You're going to assassinate the king?
What choice do I have? I can't allow him to continue, even if his death throws your country into chaos.
I suppose it's the lesser of two evils. We can't let him keep sacrificing innocent people for their mana.
Hey, you're the people from the wanted poster.
Whoops. I suppose strolling about wasn't the smartest idea.
Wind from the southwest, 2 meters per second. A nice breeze.
What are you doing here?
Please, allow me to handle this.
Hey, Gramps, step out of the way before you break a hip.
Oh dear me. What a fearsome trio. A bit on the sloppy side, though. You two in the rear. Isn't your formation a little wide? If you stand so far apart, how will you help your comrades in a moment of crisis?
Shut up, like we need your tactical advice.
And you, good sir, aren't you standing a little too far forward? From there you might be able to catch me, but the good people behind me, on the other hand... There's a good soldier.
Yeah, what the?
Now, if you'll excuse me. Everyone please follow me.
Rowan! That was awesome! You sure showed those meanies!
Dear me, you misused the word awesome. It was merely a delay tactic.
Whatever it was, you saved us, Mr. Rowan.
Just Rowan is fine.
What do you need from us?
My, get right to the point. Indeed, I have a favor to ask of you.
Of us notorious criminals? This can't be good.
The King of Rashigol came to the manor earlier and ordered our citizens be drafted into service.
What? Noctigol was here?
Yes, the man you saw leaving by carriage earlier was King Noctigol himself.
So he's the king of Rashigol.
Why is he forcing people into his service?
Maybe he needs more experimental subjects?
My master couldn't abide seeing his people in danger. He set off to rescue them. But Noctigol is not one who takes disobedience lightly.
Is Dressel's brother in danger?
Undoubtedly, and I wish to rescue him. Will you assist me?
Any brother of a pal is a brother of mine! Right, Ellie?
We can't turn a blind eye at this point. We should help.
Here we go again. For an honors student, you sure are lousy at learning lessons.
It's settled. We cannot allow Noctigol to proceed with any plan that involves using that weapon.
There's your answer.
You have my thanks. The people were taken to Burmia Gorge. We must make haste. You and Cheapo are always together, aren't you?
Because we're best friends!
And because Cheapo's so cute.
Really?
What? Of course he's cute.
Don't you think?
Well, he certainly isn't not cute, in a way that I can't quite put my finger on.
How can you not know? It's Cheapo.
Oh, it's his little horns. Those are super cute.
Those are ears.
For shame! You're terrible with kids!
I'm sorry.
If you leave an egg in an empty box and said egg gets crushed, the cause must lie within the egg itself. How's egg principle? It sounds obvious, but at the same time, not so much.
500 years ago, Professor Howe used that principle to deduce how spirit channeling works.
Although people still channeled beforehand, right? They just didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, since spirits have no apparent physical form, people weren't aware they existed at all. But Professor Howe surmised that something had to be converting the mana from our mana lobes into arts.
And that turned out to be spirits.
Yup, his hypothesis was proven with the discovery of spirits that had taken physical forms.
And because he figured out what was inside the egg, the age of spirit arts was born.
Exactly, although there's still a lot we don't understand about spirits.
Like Maxwell being a busty 20-year-old. Bet even Professor Howe didn't see that coming. Klein's quite the fool, attempting to directly defy King Noctigal.
I too counseled him against it. But as you can see, he can be quite stubborn.
Hey! Stop saying mean things about Dracel's brother!
Klein is a good man.
He most certainly is. Never have I met a lord who cares more deeply for his subjects. Indeed, he was kind and gentle long before he was a lord at all. 2 years ago, when I had nowhere else to go, he was gracious enough to hire me on as his butler.
Sounds like he's really important to you.
Very much so.
And he's so cool! Way cooler than Alvin!
I beg your pardon. I didn't quite catch that.
I'm sure Klein is still safe.
Of that I have no doubt. No harm will befall him on my watch.
So this is where they kept you, huh?
How long were you in here?
I'm not sure.
Really long, or kinda short. It was a blur.
What would have happened to you if we hadn't come along?
The big man always used to say that I should try and get along with the villagers, so that maybe I could live here one day.
I'm sure he meant well by that. But you can't just ask a kid to live alone in some strange town.
There sure are a lot of barrels here.
Don't drink from those! They're full of strange juice that makes you dizzy.
This is porridge wine. It's a type of liquor that glows in the dark. The longer it ferments, the mellower the taste and glow. After 10 years, it'll shimmer like the moon. That's why they call the top shelf version Moonlight.
You sure know a lot about it.
Naturally.
This flavor certainly is deep and rich. This may be one of the best things I've had.
Hey, that's stealing.
Don't worry. Something like this won't faze me. Oh, nothing bad's gonna... Oh!
But it just did.
I just said it makes you dizzy.
It went straight to her legs.
I never would have guessed that was Maxwell's weakness.
Look at all these barrels.
Hey, don't drink from those! They're full of strange juice that makes you dizzy.
Didn't someone say the peddler who sells talking stuffed animals went to the Elati Sea Haven?
That's right!
Oh yeah. Maybe we should ask the Sea Haven merchants if they've seen him.
Step right up, everyone! Take a look at our marvelous, stupendous, world-exclusive talking dolls!
Hello! My name is Hoppo. Will you all be my friends?
Whoa! How are you doing that? Is it ventriloquism?
Not at all. As you can see, we can talk at the same time.
Whoa! That's amazing! I want one!
Mommy, I want one too. I'm sorry, we can't. It's just too expensive.
Don't say that! Go on and buy me! I'll get you a discount!
Hey, you're not authorized to do that. But I guess it's too late to take it back now. All right, everyone. I'll be selling the dolls at a special price. Today only.
Oh, really? Then maybe I will take one.
Over here, I'll take two.
Thank you!
I think I'll get one too.
Look! They're just like Tipo!
They might really be my family!
I'm not so sure about this.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Not a bad tally for the day.
Come on, the boat's leaving soon.
Yeah, you'll probably want to get on board before those people find out you duped them.
What do you all want?
Duped? What do you mean?
You're using Echor to make the dolls talk, aren't you?
Record the script ahead of time so you can play it back and reel in your customers.
Simple and effective, and also quite underhanded.
But that means...
They're not really my family.
Hey, they still make sound. We're not duping anybody.
Spoken like a true con man.
We know Echor can only be used once, and that it loses its sound in a few hours.
So what if it does? Does it make you feel heroic to hassle merchants over stupid trifles like this?
Stupid trifles? Those kids trusted you, and you cheated them. Even Elise.
It's okay.
Please, just stop!
Elise. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just glad you cared that much about me.
Everyone, Thank you for trying to find my family.
Don't worry about it.
That's what friends are for.
That's so nice. And so unlike you.
It wasn't all bad. I was happy to see how much everyone wanted dolls like Tipo. It just goes to show how cute he really is.
Great point!
Well,
Yeah, that must be it.
You'll find nothing but the finest silk here. Stop by and have a look.